Well, hi everyone. I hope this finds you well. I've been posting this week on what I think are 10 of the key areas that strategically organisational leaders need to focus on in these crazy times, if you like, in order to help navigate their organisation successfully through um, these stormy waters. And I've talked to you over the week about things like the need to maintain a focus on your strategy, how you're going to deliver your strategy, which might require you making some difficult choices about what are now going to be, if you like, nice to haves. I've talked to you about the being mindful of how your organisational culture might impact upon you at a time when you need to be, as a leader, agile, adaptable, understanding, and empathetic. For many old style cultures, for example, your culture will often value control and stability, even in these most strange of situations or different of situations, and also value looking inwards rather than having to look outwards, which is going to be absolutely vital, looking outwards, that is, at a time when you also need to be very communicative with your stakeholders. And that's not only staff, but also your customers and any other key stakeholders that may have a bearing on your organization's performance and reputation. Which brings me to post number 10. And these have been in no particular order, but post number 10 is about resourcing and core competencies. I can appreciate that at the moment you've got some significant questions to consider. One being about your staffing levels, and there's many organisations out there that are still considering things like, well, as soon as trouble hits the fan, the immediate response is we're just going to cut staff. So keep in mind, by doing so, you might run the risk of losing so much knowledge within the business, and appreciating that you're trying to keep afloat at the moment, but there are plenty of other options out there, namely getting staff to take annual leave, non-paid leave, go down to 4 days a week. Where possible, maybe even try and look at ways that you can get your staff involved in finding a way forward in that regards. Because as I've said before, at a time when staff will be feeling scared for so many reasons, not only about work, but about their home lives as well, giving them a chance to feel involved is a way of abating that stress. You might also want to think about how are you going to ensure that you look after your core competencies. Those capabilities, one way or another, could be intangibles, it could be IT, it could be people themselves who provide something to your business with respect to its competitive advantage that keeps it successful. And these competencies could be, rare in the industry. They could be difficult to imitate. They could be embedded within your organization. They could be incredibly valuable. But they have overall, they've got some genuine strategic importance to your organization. So it's time to have a conversation about those, at least with the executive. And if your core competencies are people, you definitely want to be working with them to ensure that they are remaining engaged. And as I'd said in a previous post, perhaps they are really important people to involve in governance and ensuring that things continue to get done at this point in time. I think that's about it on core competencies, but yeah, most definitely they are something that you want to retain and even try to have them be stronger as we come out of COVID-19, or stronger than when we went in. So much to think about there. If you've got any questions, please don't hesitate to message me or email me at david.ross@phoenixstrategic.com.au. And as always, hey, thank you so much for your time.